Oh, hello there, it is I, Silverstone the Pony here, and today I'm going to be making another commentary video, which is freaking cringe. Now, a few months ago, I was supposed to upload this video, but I didn't, mostly because I had a lot of time, so eh. So anyway, Silverstone is going to be my freaking commentary name now, mostly because I'm literally using my pony version character. And that's literally his name. My pony character's name is Silverstone, while Ravingstone is my main character. But yeah, just a little heads up of my characters. So anyways, my name's Silverstone, and I'm going to be talking about an old cartoon that I used to watch years ago. So I don't want to waste any more time, so let's get to it. Now, Sumo Mouse is an old cartoon from 2010. It's an Australian cartoon that I actually watched years ago, and I don't know how the shit do I remember this old cartoon. So yeah, like I said, I actually watched this like a month ago. I was supposed to upload it, but I didn't, mostly because I just had so much shit to do. And honestly, I don't know about you, but I really do like this intro. It's just awesome. Now, Sumo Mouse is a very, very strange cartoon. The animation style, the characters, and the voice acting is straight up whack. But then again, I've always said this in my commentary videos that I actually have a soft spot for bad movies and cartoons and all that stuff. So I have a soft spot for bad movies and cartoons, mostly because I grew up watching a lot of them. So Sumo Mouse is a very, very weird cartoon. I actually watched back in the days, and honestly, I gotta say, rewatching it now was actually kind of fun. It made me smile and laugh a few times. But boy, I got a lot of things to say about this cartoon, but I really want to make this into a short video, so yeah. So we start off with a main character here named Yama, who, when he finds out that his uncle's been kidnapped, his uncle, by the way, I don't remember his name, but literally, I completely forgot about this guy. Yama's uncle here, I don't remember him. I really don't remember him. This guy literally disappears from episode 1, and he returns back to the screen till episode 26, literally the last episode. So yeah. So we start off with our main character here, Yama, who works as a barber shop here with his auntie here named Aunt Dot, and not gonna lie, she's not kinda bad though, she kinda thick, she's a short little mama. And throughout the entire series, our main character here, Yama, is he's supposed to find his missing uncle here who got kidnapped by Claw's evil minion, and Claw is the main bad guy of this entire series. So when Yama's uncle gets kidnapped, Yama's uncle also leaves clues for him and his friends to find out where he is. But as the series continues, he's literally just hiding underneath Catropolis' city, underneath the cave or some shit. So Yama and his friends literally have to find his missing uncle while fighting bad guys and all this shit. And Claw is the main villain of this entire series. Now, his whole thing is that he wants to rule Catropolis while finding some ancient artifacts. There's something about dark magic books and shit with the dark spells in it, and it's got something about the giant stinky cheese, which is Sumo Mouse's main weakness. Now, Yama is our main character. When he finds this secret box inside his aunt's basement, when he puts this ancient magical wig on, he becomes Sumo Mouse's big hulking mouse here with super strength. That's basically it. And I gotta say, wow, how shit do I remember this cartoon? What the hell? Anyways, throughout the entire series, Sumo Mouse goes up against Claw and his evil goons, and they try to find his uncle too at the same time. Now, Sumo Mouse and his sidekick Wazzy, this cringe gay ass freaking gay cat here, he's straight up annoying. When they first meet, he's like, "Oh, hi, buddy," and Yama's like, I don't know you. But they becomes friends anyways. Then when Yama turns into Sumo Mouse, Wazzy's oh shit, there's a superhero in there, I gotta be his sidekick. So he becomes Sumo Mouse's sidekick, And honestly, as the series continue, Wazzy is straight up annoying. He's a I don't like him. Like seriously, Wazzy, this gay cat, is like his whole thing is that he likes being Sumimaru's sidekick, but he wants recognition as a superhero too. So it's like Sumimaru is always saving the day, and he always gets like the fame and glory, while Wazzy, this little gay cat here, wants to be in it. Like he's Sumimaru's sidekick, and all he wants and cares about is that he wants fame as well. And I'm like, what? Like, you don't really do much, you just run away like a little shit that you are? Like, seriously, when he does show up, it's usually, I mean, like, he does help out, but at the same time, Wazzy just doesn't do much. He just runs away like a little shit, or is in trouble too, and Sumimaru literally has to save him. Now, he does help out, but at the same time, he's just straight up annoying, especially when he finds out that his best friend Yama is Sumimaru, and he's like, you lied to me? And after all this time, you didn't let me get all the fame and glory? Like, he wants that so badly. He wants fame, he wants glory, and he wants to be recognized as a great superhero, even though he doesn't have powers. All he does is, like, he makes machines. He's a wizard machine guy. Like, he builds gadgets and all that shit. But when he fights bad guys, he runs away like a little coward. Little wuss, I tell ya. Wazzy's annoying. Like, especially when he finds out his best friend is Sumimaru, he's really upset because he thinks Sumimaru was like getting all the fame and glory, and he wasn't recognized as a superhero because he's just trash at it. He's annoying. I want to punch him right in the face. Anyways, there's some characters here and there who do make an appearance a lot. Like, there's a girl named... I mean, you got three girls that I kind of like, especially Anta. I'm sorry. Now, she's thick, though. She's a thick little mama. She not got a bad. Anyways, you got Tabby, who's Yama's crush. Now, she does help out. She does help Yama out, and Wazzy. She's a good character. She's cool. I do like Tabby. Also, I really do like saying her name, Tabby. I like that name. It's nice. It's a nice name. I don't know why. I kind of like it. Also, do like her design too. Tabby's nice. She's cool. She does help out a lot, but she does kind of get annoying, especially when she like gets into trouble and she wants to like defend herself and fight villains, but she can't, mostly because there's like bad guys, super villains out there running around, and she tries to, like, she does fight them, and she does help Sumimaru and Wazzy out. She's okay, but she can be annoying, especially when they all get in trouble and about to get chased by this giant robotic dinosaur, and Wazzy and Yama were like running away from him. And when they tried to save Tabby, she was like, what, girls can't fight super villains too, or that? What, girls can't do this or that? No, because you're gonna get crushed. You're fighting a super villain and you don't have powers. Wazzy is useless, but at least he makes machines and all that shit. I don't remember if Tabby does have kung fu moves and all that shit. I don't remember. But then again, her dad is a wrestling champion, so kinda, I don't know. Tabby might have some kung fu moves that I'm not aware of. I did watch this like a month ago. I don't remember much about it, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't have like kung fu moves or all that shit. But she still does help out, so Tabby's cool. Then you got Nadia, who is supposed to be Claude's niece. And I gotta say, Nadia, she's not bad. She's got some nice moments here and there. She does have some nice moments here and there. Now, Nadia, she also goes under a superhero villain name called the Minx, who is like a Catwoman anti-hero like. Now, she also wants to rule Catropolis with her uncle, Claw, the main villain, aka he's the main bad guy of this entire series. Now, Nadia wants to like also rule over Catropolis city, but she does rebel against her uncle, most because her uncle Claude, the main bad guy, is of the entire series. It's like his whole thing is that he wants to rule over Catropolis city, while like trying to find this ancient artifact like inside this hidden cave here or some shit, where he finds like this dark magical book that gives him like dark magic spells and all that shit. And there's also a thing with sticky cheese. Like there's a giant ancient artifact of a giant smelly cheese, and apparently that's supposed to be Sumo Mouse's weaknesses. Like that's literally Sumo Mouse's weakness. It's a big giant smelly cheese that makes him weak. Like there was a couple of episodes where he does get knocked out by the smell of cheese, and what do you call it? Tabby and Wazzy do have to save him from getting crushed by bad guys and all that shit. So, Now thinking about it, they actually did use that giant smelly cheese and the dark magic book at the end of the episode. Anyways, So Claw is the main bad guy, the villain. He wants to rule over Catropolis, steal this magic dark book here of magic spells, and what do you call this dark ancient smelly cheese too, while also trying to rule over Catropolis and giving it to his niece, Nadia here. But every time when he does try to rule over Catropolis, he ends up like almost destroying it, and Nadia has to like stop him from destroying her city, which he was about to rule over. But she has to like rebel against her uncle, because sometimes her uncle does like accidentally destroy the city sometimes, and Nadia goes undercover as the Minx, this anti-super villain who actually does stop her uncle. She also flirts with Sumo Mouse too. She almost kisses him and flirts at him, but at the end of the day she only just does it because she wants to gain something out of him. So in a way, she does help Sumo Mouse and Wazzy out, and Wazzy does get kind of jealous too, because she's a super villain Sumo Mouse who is supposed to stop her, not work with her. But frick. But at the same time, they do end up teaming up and fighting against Claw. So yeah. Now there's some villains here and there. Some of them are memorable. Like you got the henchmen from who works for Claw. They're okay, but Catrobat, this awesome cat villain robot cat here. Yeah, he's a robot, guys. Now Catrobat, he's definitely the best villain. He's awesome. I do like his character design, and he's just way memorable, and he's just way cool. Catrobat is the best. Love this guy. He's also a machine too, so yeah. As the series continue, I completely forgot about what do you call that? Yama's uncle name. I don't remember his name, mostly because he's just straight up forgettable. He was there literally in the first episode, then he literally shows up at the ending of the episode. Like seriously, throughout the entire damn series, we don't really see much about him. He just shows up in one episode, the first episode, then he disappears. Like he disappears during the first episode, then he shows up at the ending of the episode. Like it's like I completely forgot about this guy. Like when I was rewatching it, I was like, who the hell is this guy? Then I was like, oh shit, that was Yama's uncle. That's literally like the whole plot is that Yama has to save his uncle while trying to fight Claw and his evil villains. Shit, like his uncle, I don't remember his name, but I'm just gonna call him Uncle, is hiding inside this hidden cave underneath Catropolis' city. But he does end up like sending like he does like help Yama. Like throughout the entire series, Yama just solves these riddles to like find out where he is and all these ancient artifacts and all that shit. But he's very forgettable. He kind of sucks. He doesn't really do much. So and Dot, she can get it. She's a baddie. She's a short little mom. I don't know. She kind of thick. Anyways, I really want to make this into a short video. Like, I really don't want to do this much editing. Anyways, as the series continue, we are introduced with a lot of bad guys and a lot of cartoon stuff here, I guess. Like how can I say this? The animation style is whack, the voice acting is whack, the character designs are whack, but I do like their character designs, but the voice acting and the animation style is whack. But I grew up with these cartoons, and I grew up watching a lot of bad movies and cartoons, so I do have a soft spot for it. So yeah, how does this cartoon end? In case if you're wondering. Well, before I could answer that, I just gotta tell you this. This cartoon came out in 2009. It is available on YouTube if you wanna watch it and check it out. It is free on YouTube. It only has 26 seasons. It only has 26 episodes. It only has one season. And it's free on YouTube, so I'll have a link down below in my description. So how does this cartoon end? Surprisingly, very strange. Like if I'm remembering it correctly, the whole city is in like total destruction because Claw has this dark magic book here that grants him dark spells and all that shit, and he's destroying Catropolis's city, and its town, while he also almost kills these henchmen too. But since he's so driven with power, he's just destroying the whole entire cities. And Sumo Mouse does end up saving the city, and he does end up going after Claw. But Claw activates this button here. He just pressed on his desk or whatever, and his whole entire building that he lives in turns into a giant shitty rocket. And then he flies off into the sky, into space, while Sumo Mouse tries to stop him and get him out. But the rocket was so fast, and Sumo Mouse slipped. So anyways, like I was saying, Sumo Mouse, he climbs up top of this giant rocket building, and he tries to stop Claw, but he couldn't get a good grip, so he ended up falling off at great height. And then when he falls down, it zooms in into his face, and it cuts off immediately, and it cuts off to him celebrating. What the shit? He was falling off a giant rocket right into the freaking sky, and it just cuts off to him celebrating with his friends and everybody else in the city, while Claw is just up in space, scheming for his next move, even though he said something about, "I will return, Sumo Mouse, with a bigger, better plan." But then again, it only has one season and 26 episodes, and let's just say he never returned, let alone this whole entire series. So So yeah, that's just basically it. Sumo Mouse falls off from the sky. He defeated Claw, but he also got away. And Sumo Mouse fall from the sky, but it cuts off from him celebrating with his friends. What the shit? And also all the villains here, they were all crying because they want to they like being villains, but they also didn't have a master to serve. So it was what are we supposed to do now? Who are we supposed to take orders from? But then again, Nadia came along, aka the Minx, her anti-supervillain name. She's called the Minx. She's like a Catwoman type character. Literally a Catwoman character. Anyways, so Nadia comes along with a whip and says, "Shut up, stop crying. You work for me now." And all the bad guys were like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll join you." I was like, what? Just like that? But then again, this was the last episode, and everything was cut short, most because I think a lot of people hated watching this cartoon. Honestly, I don't know about you, but I didn't actually hate watching this cartoon years ago, mostly because it was just weird. It was a weird cartoon back in the days, and I just sat there on the ground watching TV, and I was like, sure, why not? I really don't have much to do, I'll watch it. The animation style is whack, same with the voice acting, but this cartoon is good. I like it. It does have some good moments here and there, so yeah. It is available on YouTube. I'll have a link down below if you want to check it out. It only has one season and 26 episodes, so if you want to check it out, I'll have a link down below. Anyways, thank you for watching. Did you guys watch this show? Did you enjoy it? What are your thoughts about it? Is this your first time knowing about this cartoon existing? Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.